Okay. Hi guys. From today we are starting with stock market lectures. So we will be discussing each and everything about stock market in detail. This is our lecture one. Okay. For the beginners, let us start with the most core of what is stock market. Understand? Like you go to shop for vegetables, there's a market. You go to shop for jewelry, there's a market. You go and shop anything, you have to go to the market, pay some money and buy those goods. Stock market is also a market of a similar type where we sell shares, bonds, derivatives and many more things. But understand, my core discussion will revolve around the shares because this is basic lecture only. So you go to the market. Name of market is, there are two markets in India. Those are called as stock exchanges. First one is National Stock Exchange. Second one is Bombay Stock Exchange. What is NSE and BSE? These two institutions or these two are the markets where investors go and purchase, sell their shares, bonds and other financial instruments. So it means I cannot go and buy shares from anywhere. I have to visit the respective stock market. Of course, visit means nowadays not a physical visit, but you will be visiting the market on a virtual mode through your computer, through your mobile, you will be accessing the markets. So shares are purchased and sold into two markets, NSE and BSE. Okay. So you understood the first thing, that you cannot go and purchase or sell shares from anywhere. You have to visit the market. There are two markets, National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange. Okay. Now, what is sold? I told you shares are sold. Now, what do you mean by shares? If I tell you a simple process, first, when you start a business, you start at a very small scale. So say for example, an individual has started a business. After few months, few years, he has increased the scope of the business. He need more hands to work. So he converts his single ownership to a partnership. After some years, the business grows further. And now they are planning for something big. So from that from a single owner, they converted to partnership where some 5-6 people join hands. Now they want to work at a much higher level, so they go and convert their business into a company. Initially it will be a private company, but again private company means again 20-30 people are operating the business. They want to increase the business further and they need more money. They need money for expansion. They want to go and set up new business units outside country, or they want to have multiple business units within the country. They need more money, and the small scale business gradually gets converted into a very big company. That is public company. What is public company? Basically, now when you need that much money and you don't have your own money, you have to approach the people outside the company for amount. So you go and you approach general public for investment. That time you go public. So what type of shares are getting traded? Shares only of public company. There is no trading of shares for any other type of organization. It's only and only for public company. What is public company? A company who has taken some amount of investment from general public like you and me. So you are basically buying a share. Share in what? Share in profits. Means, say for example, if there's a company, say for example Reliance, you say you want to buy one share of Reliance. You want to buy one share of Reliance. Basically, what are you buying? You're buying ownership with respect to that one share. What are you buying? You're buying ownership with respect to that one share. Means, if just for example, if there is, say for example, there are 1,000 shares of Reliance and you are having one share, means one part of this 1,000 is due. Means if 1,000 rupees is earned by Reliance, 1 rupee goes to you. If you have 5 shares of Reliance and there are total 1,000, say for example 1,000 shares, just an example, and 1,000 rupees is earned, so you get 5 rupees because you have 5 shares. So basically you are eligible for that percentage profit whatever shareholding you have. Of course, the number of shares in the company will not be 1,000. It will not be even 10,000. It will not be even 1 lakh. It's going to be in lakhs. Much more. So if you are buying one share of a company, ideally it is getting a very petty ownership in a company. But what you are getting is ownership. Means you are a part owner of Reliance. You are part owner of Tata Consultancy Services. You are part owner of Infosys. These are all public companies whose shares gets traded on NSE and BSE. Okay, gradually these things will get much more clear when we go deep into discussion. So for time being, I'm just giving you the basics as to what you will be hearing many number of times. So this will be an entire series. As and when we proceed, I will refer back to all these concepts again and again. Third term, which you should remember, is basically market capitalization. Third term, which is important for you, is market capitalization. What do I mean by market capitalization? See, a company is going to go and take money from general public. So ideally, this share will have a price. Now this price will come from demand and supply. Like if I say a Reliance has a share price of, say for example, rupees 2,000. Means if I have to buy one share of Reliance, I have to pay 2,000 rupees to the, not to the company, but to other investors. Now what is this 2,000? This is the share price. How do you think this 2,000 amount is derived? Through demand and supply. This thing we know in economy, each and every price comes from demand and supply. So if demand for shares of Reliance increases, the share price will grow. If the demand for Reliance goes down, share price will also go down. And this is where investors or traders earn. Like if I invest in Reliance for 2,000 and after a couple of days the share price increases to 2,200 because of high demand. So you purchase at 2,000 and if you sell that share for 2,200, you earn a profit of 200 rupees per share. So it is, of course, if demand is more, price is going up, it is good for investors to invest and sell at a higher amount. It is like a market anywhere. What is the retailer doing? He is buying some goods for 5 rupees, selling to the customers at 7 rupees, 8 rupees, and earning 3, 4 rupees of profit. What is the wholesaler doing? He is purchasing from the manufacturer for 100 rupees, selling to the retailers for 120. So everybody is trying to get the difference, buy at low, sell at high. And if this happens, you earn a profit. Other way around, you purchase it for 2,000 and supply is too high, or due to any other reason why supply is high, there can be a number of reasons. The people who are holding the shares want to liquidate. They are not good. They are not happy with Reliance. They don't want to hold. They will start selling. Supply will increase. And if supply increases, price will go down. So you purchase at 2,000 and the share price falls to 1,800. You are at a loss of 200. Because you purchased at 2,000, you will be selling at 8. I hope it's understandable. So what we discussed today, there are two markets: National Stock Exchange, Bombay Stock Exchange. In both the markets, shares are traded. What is a share? Share is share in ownership of a company. Which company? Public company. So company which has taken money from general public for its expansion, for its growth, whatever may be the reason, if they have taken money from general public, that becomes a public company. And third term, that is market capitalization. What is market capitalization? Sorry, I didn't go to that formula. What is market cap? Market cap is share price into number of shares. Basically total worth of shares. So if Reliance in total, if Reliance has 1,000 number of shares and share price is 2,000 rupees, so 2,000 into 1,000, 20 lakh will become the market cap, or ideally it will be the total market value of all the shares of the company. Of course, number of shares may change, but what is more frequent to change will be share price. Share price is moving every moment during the market hours. So this share price goes to 2,200, your market cap will change. If share price goes down to 1,800, your market cap will change. Of course, this 1,000 can also change to other reasons, but for timing, I am discussing more of share price. So what is market cap? Share price into number of shares. And why I'm discussing market cap, why I'm discussing what is a share, because once we proceed with the series, gradually these things will have much importance. Okay, let us continue.